Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. It is just about 1 p.m. Central Standard Time on January 10th, 2022. I hope the good Lord is keeping all of you in good vibrations. We are looking at the National Bouy Center from NOAA. NOAA? Flood? Bouy? Anyways, we have one in event mode, and it's off here just east of the Philippines, right off this crescent moon looking shelf, and it's just the one. And there are no other buoys surrounding it that are going off. These little puck marks here that we see, let me see if I can zoom in a little bit more. Every single one of these little dots that you're seeing here, these are all little volcanoes where magma does come up to the surface. So it could actually be a volcano could have burped and caused this to go off. There's also a lot of activity in the ocean right now, lots of ships. So it could be from that, or it could be an unidentified submerged object, USO, that came out of the surface. And the reason that I say that is because I've come over to look in this region, not just here, from different buoys, and we can clearly see there are the red ones are not active. We don't have any information, no data, but there's no other buoys in event mode whatsoever. And so I'm like, well, maybe see if it's a volcano or maybe an earthquake. So over here at earthquakesvolcanosdiscovery.com, that activity is right over here in this area, and we can clearly see that there is no volcanic activity that it's showing. Now I've got all everything from unrest, warning, and eruption. So that's why you see the red, the yellow, and the orange. There is nothing going on out here in this activity where we've seen it. Not a quake or a volcano. So just to double check on that, I decided I was going to go over here and check out the USGS. And once again, secondary confirmation, there's no earthquake or volcano currently that's being listed or known as going off in this area in the past 24 hours. So I would say that could be whether it be faulty or whether, like I was saying, maybe a USO. It could have been maybe a volcano just kind of burped, but it's kind of hard to say. But either way, kind of keep your eyes open if you live in that region. Now over here to the event map. Again, hit pause and screenshot rso-edis.org/event map, and we can see multiple things that are going on in our wonderful realm that we live in, on our planet. Some of them are not so good. This one here in Los Angeles, a train ran right into a small plane on a Los Angeles rail track. How that happens, I have no idea. Your guess would be as good as mine. But this is a good thing to kind of take a peek at in your region to see what's happening locally. That's and most of this isn't going to hit the news. So you might as well get the news yourself and do a little research on yourself and figure out what's happening. I mean, right over here in where are we at here? Tanzania, a drought. So, and then what is this here? It's probably a bird flu. Zimbabwe. Shigella outbreak declared in Bulawayo City. I have no idea what Shigella is, but you should probably figure that out. It's a epidemic, a human epidemic in Zimbabwe. That's not good. So there's always some place that you can to look at to see what's going on in the world, and you can really get a good idea with it. But I really wanted to go over and take a look at our Schumann resonance. And here we are at our Italian model. Once again, as you can see, Northwest Italy, South Europe, so we're right over here. And one thing I did want to take a look at is this is our electromagnetic frequency. We can clearly see that there was a spike here, and there was definitely something going on over here. And we can see like this bugger here is a lot longer than this guy, so I don't know what these things are. Once again, it's very odd to me. And look at the color change here between here and here. This is when they continuously are messing with the sensitivity of what's going on. I mean, why is it darker here than here? That's because they're adjusting the sensitivity down. If you look down here along the bottom, you can see all these little red blips, all these little red lines, and they should actually be way up here since they adjusted the activity or the sensitivity level. We can't really see that. Now, you want to come over here and tell me how this makes any sense. It don't. Tell me they haven't adjusted the sensitivity on this thing. These right here, this is our geophone, and you can see that there's clearly an event that happens here, and it's also resignated right here on this chart, but it doesn't down here. Why isn't this red spiking like this, but way higher? Because usually in the past, when this would happen like this, we see giant red spikes, but they have really cranked it down here. So all we have is these teeny little event modes. And when you come down here, doesn't it look bigger here than it does here? Look at that. This is that big spike, and then we have a couple other little spikes. So, and then here again, you got this to here. So this looks a lot bigger and more concentrated than it does here, and yet this is the blown up version. I don't understand that. Now over here, this is the Italian model. Over here to our Russian model, this is where it gets interesting. Look at that. This is our Russian model for from Disclosure News for our Schumann resonance today. We have a power of 58 and blackout. Why are we having blackouts? I've already looked. We don't have any major anomalies hitting us. It could have been from the plasma from the that we've seen on Euphoria. From the plasma hitting us, it could have caused a blackout. But this is over the last 2 days. There's been a lot of activity going on over here, and then all of a sudden they're going to black it out. Something fishy going on here. Lucy, you got some splaining to do. And a quick little sneaky peek over here at windy.com. Look at what we got going on over here in Taiwan. Or Thailand. Look at that. That's pretty crazy. That almost looks like a bullseye. And here again, we've got these anomalies right over here, and we can see them moving. I'll actually hit play for us. And once again, we've got the circles going on over here at the tip of India. We've got it going on over here in Thailand, and look at this circular type. It's like circles and stars going on over here in Thailand. Yeah, guys, protect your package. Near Bangkok, Thailand, you got a lot of stuff going on. And India's always got stuff going on. India's been getting lit up. Remember the other day we had those veins that were kind of popping off all over? They look like veins on a heart. Could India be the heart of our planet? And those were veins on the heart? Very interesting. I don't know. Is this maybe a kidney? I don't know. Seems a little interesting if that was the case. Anyways, let's go check some other stuff out. Here we are over here by Havana, Cuba, and as we can see, it's pretty quiet. The last couple days it's been pretty quiet. We can see little bits of here going on, but look at over here. My goodness, there is something going on over here, isn't there? How many people want to bet there's star forts right over here? Mexico is actually getting lit up pretty good. Usually there's not this much activity, but there's a little bit, but there's definitely something going on here, and it looks like it's triangulated. It looks like it's right over that circle that was right here, like right at the edge of the coast, which is pretty interesting. And you know, I've already spoken with Michael Tillinger, and he did confirm to me that what I was seeing here in Havana, Cuba, was definitely a vortex, and it was going counterclockwise, which means it was bringing the... But my question is, could it be possible that with the energy being sucked in, that's why we're seeing asteroids, more asteroids and meteors that are being brought in? Is somebody drawing the energy in so that we can get struck? That's something to think, because we've been seeing a lot of asteroids and meteors in our skies a lot more lately, and what's been going on? There's been a lot of lighting up of these star forts lately, remember? South America, Havana's been going off like crazy. Mexico, India, are they drawing in energy? Because if they're drawing it in, is it coming from outer space? Are they drawing in meteors from the asteroid belt just past Mars? I don't know. It definitely makes one ponder and think, though. Checking out our nitrous dioxide levels for air quality. Look at this. Here's San Jose, and we are off the coast of San Jose, where it is 51.69. That is the hardest hit. The same thing with Los Angeles. Off the coast of Los Angeles, just where my thumb is where it's the darkest. So let's check that reading. 84. I bet it can get better than that. 88. Ooh, 91. Well, what do we know that's out here, folks? What do we know that actually exists out here? Isn't this a tectonic plate? Isn't there volcanoes out here? Pretty sure. Pretty sure that's what goes on out here, and this is where the subduction zone is. It goes underneath and causes a lot of issues. Well, what about here in Denver, Colorado? Here's Denver. Look at the air quality. Look at this. So it's kind of coming up and going with the wind. We're at 59. We got Salt Lake. So just out of curiosity, come over here to interactive volcanoes. Oh, look at this. Volcano right here in Utah. Oh, look. Here's another volcano right here. Dead Cerro volcano. So it would be blowing up and out. Wouldn't that make sense to this? Where this could be coming from? Oh, I think I might be onto something. North Dakota, near Bismarck. That one's kind of curious to me. Ooh, 53. Definitely got some high numbers there. Let's go check it out over here. Now, this doesn't show any earth or any volcanoes, but that's a pretty interesting one. Just something I was just kind of mulling over and thinking about. Los Angeles was our uh, all-time high, just off the coast in the ocean, middle of the ocean. And looks like here in Canada, 61.95, right over here in this area again. Man, they're really getting hammered over there. Let's go check Europe. And over here in Italy, once again, they're our high point for the day, 94.25 meters cubed of nitrous dioxide. Goodness gracious, if you're over here in Milan, man, just stay inside for a bit. That's London, we're looking at 34.06. Swansea, looking at 24.22. These are relatively high numbers. Let's go see if we can find our loser of the day. Congratulations to Guys Protect Your Package again. Bangkok, Thailand. 162 meters cubed. Oh my gosh, these guys are in trouble. That's not good whatsoever. They're showing a reading of 153.69, but as you can see here, it's 162.48. All along the eastern seaboard of China, I was getting readings above 90, and here they're showing at 58.94. Hong Kong showing 60.62. I don't know where they've gotten this reading from, but I'm right off the coast, and they are much higher. They're always in the 90s. Right over here near Donbad, 148. Not sure about this region here, but it's also up into the triple digits. Man, we got a lot of triple digit stuff going on. What is this one over here? Near Handan, China, 111. Lahore is even giving 139. These are some massively high numbers. Islamabad is 91.66. Oh, I'm almost afraid to go check out our ozone and our PM 2.5, but let's do it. Here we're looking in this region. Dunbad is reporting 152. We got 141 in northern India here. I'm not sure what that is. Let's check this region right here. 159, whatever is here. Bangkok is reporting 162. So, oof. Once again, Bangkok takes the loser of the day. Goodness gracious, that's a lot. Oh, let's go. Everybody else that I've seen so far, it looks like everybody's in the 20s. Let's move this over here so we can kind of get a good idea of it. There we go. 20s and 30s, still not good, but it's still, it's definitely not as bad as these guys are. So let's go take a look at our ozone. States for ozone, we're looking at 301 units right here in the Tulsa area. Here's our graph again down here in our chart. Over here in the Philadelphia, Pittsburgh area, we're looking at 353. Come north into New York, and it looks like we're going to be at 366. Once we get up here into Canada above Michigan, 473. We are off the charts with ozone. Look out, northern Canada. Oh man, that ain't good. Here in England, we're looking at about 282. Southern Germany, we're looking at 394. And here's Italy again, right up here by Milan. What are we looking at here? 420. Milan, once again, that is not good. So if you happen to be over here in this region, please take note. There's going to be a severe air quality action. Uh-oh. What is going on over here in China and Russia? I'm almost scared to see these numbers. Come on. Give it to me. 479. Whoa. That is... Oh, excuse me. 482. That is just astronomical. That's insane. If you happen to be in northern China, Mongolia, Russia, yeah, that's not good. Please be cautious, people. It almost makes you wonder why they really want us to wear the masks. Right now, India, Thailand, most of Asia over here is actually looking pretty good. Africa's looking halfway decent. You know, if we're going off our color chart, looks like we're between 220 and 280 over in these regions. Please stay safe out there, folks. And remember, eyes open, no fear, and remember that love is the only way forward.